Today we have an update on the 2.9 billion lines of data that were stolen, including a tool that can determine whether your social security number was leaked or not. Let's talk about it. How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today I bring you an update on the National Public Data, or NPD, data leak. Now, if you don't know what's going on, I'm going to give you a quick recap, then we're going to get into the update. Now, NPD is a company that stores data on citizens that is to be accessed by potential employers and whatnot for a background check. So, okay, you about to go work for X, Y, and Z company. They're going to put your name in this thing, probably pay some money and get some information on you. Now, unfortunately, they were hacked and the hacker group wanted 3.5 million. I'm not sure if it got paid or if it didn't get paid, but regardless of how that whole thing transpired, the data has been leaked to the internet. 2.9 billion lines of data, which could include your name, your address, family members' information, things of this nature. Now, NPD confirmed that your social security number was part of this whole thing. Now, before we go any further into it, we got a couple articles. Then we're going to get to some tools that can really help you in this whole situation. You see this, right? I think this is on The Verge. Plain text passwords may have struck again. A website linked to NPD's massive breach was storing passwords for its back-end database and the file that anyone could have accessed. So, you have some things here that are not very well done. Not a lot of security going on. If anybody could have accessed the database, then it wasn't even necessarily a hacker situation. Okay, look, you go in a database, get the password, and use the password to just log on and see whatever you want to see. Maybe I'm saying that wrong, but I don't think so. Look, so it says Krebs of Security reports a roughly identical website to NPD called recordscheck.net was found to be hosting an archive containing site logins as well as source code for some of the site's tools in plain text. That could have been enough information to access the same consumer records as NPD. The now removed file contained email data belonging to NPD founder Salvatore Verini, an actor and retired sheriff's deputy from Florida. So if there's a vulnerability on the website that can link to it, you can access that easily and then access the other site using that. All right. So you have some things going on that are not very well done. I don't trust these companies at all with my data, and you shouldn't either. And here is NPD confirming it. It says they confirmed the massive data breach and it included social security numbers. Now, there's a tool you can use, okay? You see with this headline right here from Penn Live. Not sure if your social security number was compromised on the latest data breach. Here's how to find out. Now, what they're going to do is link to a tool that you can use to see if your social was leaked in the data or not. Okay, it's right there. And before we even talk about that, a word from our sponsor. Online data brokers like NPD sell your information to scammers, hackers, and anyone who wants to use that information against you. That includes your full name, email address, home address, health records, even your family's information is all out there for sale. I mean, look at what they found about me. That's why I've been using Aura, the sponsor of today's video. Aura shows me which data brokers sell my information and they submit opt-out requests on my behalf. Now, to clean all that up, not only helps me reduce spam on my email, but it protects me from hackers who may want to access my bank accounts, social media accounts, or maybe even invade the inside of my home. Now, I learned it the hard way back when I got swatted. It's 2019, I'm streaming as normal, and before I know it, I have not one, not two, but 6 cops at my back door, guns drawn. They tell us, get outside, get on the ground. They go through the house searching for some tied up, bleeding person. They come back very apologetic. I'm sorry, Mr. Logan, we got an anonymous tip that someone was in severe distress and we had to come check it out. And I'm willing to bet all the tea in China that the person who filed that false report on me got my information from an online data broker just like NPD. You may be thinking, hey, ABL, why would I need Aura? I'm not a YouTuber. I don't stream. How could the service protect me? Well, AT&T and NPD, but AT&T specifically just revealed that over 73 million existing and former customer records were released to the dark web. Now, AT&T says, hey, use strong passwords and monitor your account activity. Maybe consider a credit freeze or a fraud alert from a credit bureau. Well, Aura does all the above for me. And the best part is I don't need a bunch of different apps, all because one company could not keep my data secure. If your data was in the AT&T breach or the NPD or any other breach, simply download Aura, activate it, and have it work in the background, and it's going to keep you safe. I value my privacy and I value yours. Visit aura.com/Anthony Logan through the link in the description to start your free 2-week trial today. And we're back. So shout out to Aura. Hopefully you guys get that and use it every day, not just for this situation here, not just for that, but for everything. You heard me talking about it. I got swatted and it was a pretty serious situation. So I always want to have Aura to protect my data because these data brokers, they don't care. They'll sell your information. They do whatever they want to do just to make some money. Meanwhile, you're caught up in the mix because you're just trying to exist and work and do things, and other people are playing with your livelihood. They're playing with your data. They're probably playing with your life. So definitely get that tool. But here's another tool they're talking about. This pen tester, you can put your stuff here, and I'm not gonna put my stuff in here. All right. I'm not gonna show you what I got going on for myself, but I'm gonna link this in the box. You could just go to the website right there, pentester.com, and you see what it says right here, NPD data breach. Concern your social security number, date of birth, and other sensitive information may have been in an NPD breach. Use the form above and check to see the results instantly. Okay. So use this just to see if your data was leaked, if your social is out there. But you need to get another thing that I showed you already to protect yourself all the time, because NPD is just one website of many. It's one website of many that may have these security vulnerabilities. And then you have just bad actors in general that might want to hack you directly. Maybe they're not going to go to NPD. Maybe they're not going to go to the other website that was mentioned where they had just the loose database that anybody could have seen. Maybe that's not how they get you. They get you through a different way. On your social media, I heard about guys getting scammed. You know, I always talk about it on my live stream where I'll post a video on my channel, and then in the comment section, it'll be these bots or people that pose as me. They'll take my picture and have a name that looks similar to mine. And then they'll be in the comment section talking about, oh, please send me the gift cards to the email right here. Send it to my WhatsApp and I will give you some money for free. And they think it's me, right? They think I'm some kind of Nigerian prince or some dude over in Eastern Europe covered in warts from head to toe weighing 1,000 pounds in my basement. Okay, they're just trying to scam you. I promise that's not me. Those are scammers. They're professionals, and they're trying to find a way to access what you have, whether it be trying to take money straight from you by you giving them gift cards or whatnot, or, hey, you give them access to your social media accounts. I can help you blow up. I can help you become a star. And then they gain access to you that way. And then they gain access to other things like bank accounts, like finding out where you live and things of this nature. So please, please, please protect yourself. The NPD data breach is just one of many that happen quite a bit. This one was just much bigger than all the rest. That's why I got so much media attention. But as I close, I want to say this. Shout out to everybody out there that takes their online safety very seriously. Because, you know, back in the day when I was a youngin', here's old man shakes fist at cloud. Back in my day when I was a young man, this wasn't really a thing. Okay, you would just say, hey, stay off the internet. Don't tell strangers your business, all this, that, and the third. That's the way it was back then. But now you got to take proactive steps, proactive measures to ensure your safety, both online and off. I would say ensuring your safety online is like having your pistol on you in the world. Okay, you might not run into some kind of crazed lunatic that's trying to delete you every day, but maybe you might. And if you do, it's better to be prepared than to be unprepared. And I think I'll leave that right there for now. And What say you? What's your take on this whole situation with NPD and a bunch of other things? Do you think people should be ready for this to happen all the time? Because we have a lot of incompetent people that are just doing whatever with your data. They don't really care. It's just a job to them. They go to work every day. They don't care about having good security for themselves. So they are potentially a weak point of entry that can gain a bad actor access to your information. So you got to be ready all the time. Again, it's just like having your weapon on you. Most people are kind. They're good. They're not going to do anything to you. But sometimes you're going to find that person that wants to make your day a bad day. So don't be caught, as the cool kids say, lacking. Don't be caught in a vulnerable, unprotected situation. Make sure you're on top of your data security, because these companies, they're so dumb, they're so moronic, they're going to do things like this every single time, unfortunately. But whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that is all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.